recording. All right, let me share my screen. Okay, let's continue from here. Okay, let's look at this question 23 together. So it says Mrs. Devil had 24 N cookies. So she distributed all of them equally to 8 of her grandchildren. So 24 N to 8 of them. So each will get 3 N, right? And then one of her grandchildren, Heidi, ate 4 cookies. So how many cookies had Heidi left? So is one of her children, so 3N minus 4. How many cookies had Heidi left? So leave your answer. Then your answer should be correct. Yes. Did I miss out anything? Nope. The answer is 3N minus 4. Okay. Can you help me check the answer on your side? The final answer? Even by your...
The answer is 3U minus
3U. Oh, okay, never mind. So the question here is 24N. Okay, so your answer is correct. Okay. Next, so okay, next question is good. Good. So you see question 27. Okay, this question over here they talk about squares. Okay, it can be a circle, you know. Okay, you know how to solve this one also, right? If they ask for the parameter, and it can be equilateral triangle. You know how to solve, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm not going to talk about this question anymore. Okay, it's very similar question. So this one good. This one. So this one correct or wrong? 30.
The answer is 1 unit.
Okay, good. So that means you're correct. Okay, paper 2. What's wrong with this then? Is your answer correct or wrong?
It's wrong.
Okay, so I hope you can see that this is a transaction question. Okay, so once again, transaction question, what I always encourage students to do is please use the branching method. Okay, use the branching method. Okay, use the branch method. So how do you decide? Okay, how do you decide if this question is a transaction question? So transaction question is like buy, sell, use, then give away, receive. Okay, of course, leave and come. Okay, so if you see all these words, right? So it's a transaction question. Okay, so if it's a transaction question, then please use the branch method. So let's move ahead to use the branch method here. Okay, let me erase this first. Okay, how come I cannot? Okay, good. So let me erase the words here so that I have more space. Okay, so I'm going to use the branch method. So I start with 538 female, and then 306 male. So let me tidy up a little bit more. And then it says 110 left. Left means and off. So how many remain? So it's 8, 2, 3 to 8 remain. And 25 males enter. So 25. So I need to add to it. So it's 1. So it's 3. So it's 3. So this is, yeah, done. Okay, so it's entered. Then this is so what was the percentage decrease in the total number of people at the carnival? So what you can do is, so you add these two together. Let me launch my calculator. So you have 538 plus 306. So you have 844. Then what's the final one? So let me use the calculator here. So you have 331 plus 328. So 328 plus 331. 659. Okay, 659. So actually I should use final minus initial. So 659 minus 844. Okay, let me just tidy up a bit. 659 minus 844 divided by 844. Final minus initial divided by initial. And times 100%. Okay, so let me use my calculator and see what I get. 659 minus 844 divided by 844. So it's 21 point, except round to 1, so 21.9 minus 21.9%, round to 1 dp according to the question. So there are a percentage decrease. So it's already decreased, so I don't have to put the minus sign in front. So it's 21.9. This question is easy, right? Just make use of this formula. Okay. Okay. Can we proceed?
Yes.
Okay, good. So for this question, nothing too complicated here. Very straightforward, I would say. The rest is good. Good. Question 7, good. 8 is also okay. 9, 10, 11. Oh, 11. What's wrong with 11? Okay, I would say this question once again is strategy. Okay, so I don't know what's your strategy. So what's your strategy? Your answer is wrong. So what's your strategy? To find the parameter. Yeah.
Perimeter. I mean, one big circle's perimeter times 1.5.
Why? What do you mean by times 1.5?
1.5 because there's
you can draw something.
So it forms 1.5 circle.
Okay, so while you are explaining yourself, you can actually draw on the diagram so that you can actually make your explanation clearer to me.
So
3, so basically formed by 3 big circles, or 3 big semicircles, and 3 identical small semicircles. So are you going to draw on this diagram and explain to me?
These 3 semicircles form 1.5 of a circle.
Yes, 1.5 of a big circle. Yeah.
Big circle. And three of the small semicircle becomes 1.5 of a small circle.
Yes.
So I
Then you
added.
You need to add. Yep, please
So
put outside. Yep, thanks.
So 14 times 2 times pi.
No, okay. So I understand your red color and the black color, but how do you account for the gap here? I think the question, the main thing is how do you account for the gap here?
It's
how do you get this?
14 plus 14 plus, no, I'm sorry, 28 plus 28 plus 20 minus 20 minus 20 minus 20.
Oh, so basically what you are saying is in order to find this blue color, you take what minus what you are saying?
The above.
The two blue color is given by
black plus 1 red minus 2 red and 1 black.
Okay, so your strategy sounds logical. So let's sub in the values and see if we get the same value or not. Okay, good. I think your understanding of the question is there, but probably some minor mistake along the way. Okay, can you help me clear your black lines and the red line? Thank you. Okay, good. So okay, let's look at this question together. So whenever you are asked to find a parameter of a figure or shaded region, all those area of shaded region, so the strategy is important. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this to the PowerPoint, so I have more space. Okay, let me just get this question to. Okay, good. So, okay, so over here is 14. So that means the radius. Okay, so basically the radius of big circle is 14 cm. So the radius of small circle is, so big circle, small circle is 10 cm. Okay, so given this, this is how much? Okay, so what do you have here? You have 14, 14, 10, 10, 14, and then 14. Good. And then of course here what you have 10, 10, 14, 14, 10, 10. Okay. So yes. So once you have get this, you could have gotten these two already. So you have 14, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 above is 4 of them. Then plus the 210. Then this one will give you 14 times 4, 56. 56 plus 20 is 76. So below is 10 times 4. Then plus the 14 times 2. So it's 40 plus 28. So this is 68. So that means that these two parts, these two small parts, okay, is equal to 76 minus 68. Do you get 8 cm? Do you get 8 cm? You have to unmute yourself before answering. Do you get 8 cm or not?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get ACM. So next, you need to find the parameter of the figure. So like you say, you have what? You have 1, 2, and 3. So basically is pi, okay, parameter is 2 pi r times 1.5. Then once again, 2 pi r times 1.5. So this r is for the big circle, this r is for the small circle. And the question is asking you to use the calculator value of pi, okay? So you cannot use 3.14. You must use 3.141, da, 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 okay? So to be more precise, okay, so what I can do is ultimately I have to add these two up, okay? So I will end up with, so let me just simplify this first. I will get 3 pi rb, 3 pi rs, and then I'm going to add these two up. So it's 3 pi rb plus 3 pi r small. So I have 3 pi both. So I have 3 pi rb plus rs. So I end up with 3 pi 14 plus 10, which is 24. So can you help me out using your calculator? So it's 72 pi. So the final answer is 72 pi plus 8. So can you help me use your calculator to figure out what is the two decimal places? Seventy-two pi plus 8. Sorry?
234.19.
234.19, right?
Yes.
So your answer is, what's your answer? 264. How do you get 264 then? Your answer is 264. Okay. So it's okay. So your answer is different from mine. But what I want you to, okay, the answer is not so important. So what I want you to do is, so you need to, okay, so when you do this question, how you should present your answer. So first thing first, you don't combine everything together. You do it step by step. So first thing first, you write this down to get your this 8 first, okay? And then of course, then you write this down for to find out your this parameter by the big semicircles. And then you write this down to get the parameter of the 3 small semicircles. And then of course, then you add these 3 up. Okay, so basically you do it step by step. So even though your this answer might be incorrect, but you will get marks for your steps or your workings. Okay, so that's the strategy. Okay, so that's why I say your strategy is logical, but somehow along the way you make careless mistakes along the way. Okay, so yeah, so this is the strategy for this question. So strategy wise, yeah, no problem, but just along the way, I think you make careless mistakes. Okay, next. Okay, over here, did they draw for you already or what? Or this is drawn by you?
Drew myself.
Okay. Okay. It looks like we have done this question before, right? 13. 14 also looks very familiar. 15 about strategy. It looks like we have done this paper before. Well, maybe some of the questions. Question 17. Okay, correct. Okay, good. So You have done just this set of paper,
I don't think so.
or did you send me? Did you send me more than one set of paper? Let me check.
Red swastika.
Oh, so you have. Let me double check. Let me see. Let me see. Red swastika. Hold on. Let me check. Oh, it's here. Okay, let me just send it over then quickly. Send. No. Share. Let me send over to this laptop. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, before we continue, we take a 5-minute break. Sorry. Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Yep. So please take a 5-minute break. So come back in 5 minutes. All right.
Okay.
All right. So I will stop share. All right. Okay. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Okay, good. Okay, let me make sure I have started recording. Good. Let's look at this. Okay, MCQ looks good. Okay. Looks good so far. Okay, very good. So once again, you score full marks for your MCQ. Yep. So in order to score 95 and above, so you have to score full marks for MCQ. And especially paper 1, you should score as much as possible for paper 1 because paper 2 is supposed to be harder. Okay, next. Okay, so like I say, for angle question, plus minus 1 degree is acceptable, is within the acceptable range. Next, question 19. What's wrong with question 19? On the grid below, draw 2 straight lines to complete a symmetrical figure. 2 straight lines. Hold on, I don't understand this question. So which one is drawn for you already? So you need to unmute yourself. So okay, so basically these two, okay, so these two, then you need to draw 2 straight lines to complete a symmetrical. So, okay, so over here, this one is drawn for you. This one also drawn for you, and then you have to draw 2 more to get a symmetrical. So then why you are wrong? I thought once you complete this and this, you will get a symmetrical figure, right? How come you're wrong? I thought if you complete, okay, I'm so sorry. So isn't this red one a symmetrical figure? You need to unmute yourself to answer, by the way. Hmm? So your answer should be correct, right? If
They
you
drew a trapezium.
okay, so regardless, okay, what trapezium they okay, so can you tell me what figure they what figure they have? Can't see from your camera, so you just try to complete the trapezium here.
The line is different.
Oh, okay.
It's like that way.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but it's okay. So let's ignore their answer. Let's ignore their answer. So let's say, can you help me erase what you have drawn on the screen? Yes, thanks. So if they give you these two lines, so okay, actually the number one question is, can you use a angle measuring tool? Can you make sure that this is a 90 degree? Is this a 90 degree or not? Can you help me check on your paper? Is this 90 degree? Like, is it close to 90 degree?
Very close.
Okay, good. So yeah, so once you have make sure that if this is 90 degree, the next step you do is you need to make sure that all these are 90 degree. Okay, if all these are 90 degree, and you will end up with what? So basically, you can make sure that this is a what? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So this length, right, is given by 4u and then 2u. So I think this is what 1, 2, 3, 4, 4u again. Okay, so both. So basically, they are equal to each other. So let me look at your this side is also 4u. Yes, so 4u. And this is also 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is also 4u and 2u. Okay, so if you can ensure all angles are 90 and then all are equal, so basically your this is a square. So if your this question, I mean, if your this figure is a square, so it's a symmetrical figure. Okay, so that means that's why I say your answer is correct. Okay, next. Okay, wow. I will say this question is a giveaway. Okay, what you do is rate, make use of this. Rate is equal to work done divided by time. Okay, so a machine takes 5 minutes to make 3 boxes. So the rate is work done is 3 boxes, 5 minutes, so it's 0.6. That's the rate. So with 2 such machines working at the same time, so both work together, so the rate is 1.2. So how many minutes would be needed to make 90? So 90 divided by this. So 90 divided by 1.2. So what do you get? I don't understand why you use this method anyway. We have been talking about this method anyway. This formula, I mean. Okay. We have been talking about, please make use of this formula, and then whenever you see this rate question, please make use of this formula. Don't use this. Don't use. Okay, don't. Okay, so 90 divided by 1.2. What do you get? 90 divided by 1.2. Yeah, 75. Okay. So, By the way, anyway, you are wrong because your this 15 times 5 is actually 75, not 45. Okay, but regardless, okay, regardless, you make two mistakes here. No, okay, I mean you make one mistake, which is this simple multiplication. Okay, but I really not suggest you to use this method. Okay, don't. Okay, I don't know what this method is about. Maybe you use proportionality. I don't know, but it's good to stick to this. Okay, it's good to stick to this formula. All right, so if you stick to the formula, the chances of you making mistake is very low. Okay, over here I think you make use of proportionality. Okay, it's like 1 minute you can produce 3 boxes, then 2 minutes. So basically probably you are using this 1 minute 3 boxes, so 2 minutes you produce 6. Okay, I'm not sure, I'm just assuming you make use of this proportionality concept, but I'm not sure, and I don't encourage this. Okay, I don't encourage this. I encourage you to use this. All right, so please make use of this formula. And by the way, not only you, I see how come like you see also keep using this kind of method. Okay, which I also ask her not to. Okay, I also ask her to please make use of this formula. Okay, rate equals to work done over time. Okay, of course there is another formula, volume divided by time is also equals to rate. Okay, that one is a rate of a tap. Okay, which we talked about at the beginning of the lesson. Okay. So far so good. So basically they never draw anything for you. So yeah, so it's hard to answer the question. So just let's not do this question then. So anything wrong with this question or any question on this question? 30. So draw another straight line with the following characteristic. First thing, parallel to AB. Parallel to AB. I think parallel to AB is quite easy. What you see is 2, and then this is 4. So it's 2, 4. Okay. So yeah, as long as you can get a so the overhead is what? 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 6. So parallel to AB, I think this line is parallel to AB, twice the length of AB. Okay, how do you get twice the length of AB? So basically this is what? This is 2, 4. Very good. So this is also 2, 4. Yep. So that's how you ensure this is twice the length of AB. So once again, you meet this requirement, you meet this requirement. Passes through this. Okay, this question looks like we have done this before. Okay. Okay. This question should be easy, right? Once again, strategy. Okay, so the strategy is what? They want to find out what? Quadrant and square. So you just count. Okay, so how many? So basically what they want? Parameter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have 8 straight lines. Okay. Of course, next is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have 6 quadrant. So did I miss out anything? So I just double check. I just go one round, double check. No, I did not miss out anything. So 8 straight lines and 6 quadrants. So how come? Where do you get your how come? Did I miss out anything? No, right? Am I right or not? 8 straight lines and then 6 quadrant, and then add these two together. Am I right or not?
Yeah.
Then how come you 9 times 6? You this what 9 times 6? I don't understand this.
No, wait a minute.
Okay, so actually, right, to find parameter, right, especially for parameter, you need to have a strategy. The strategy is, so in order not to miss out anything, I really want you to do it this way. Like, oh, you see two, basically they already tell you quadrants and square. So of course, just need to count how many straight lines you have. So you have 8 straight lines, okay? And then count how many quadrants you have, 6 quadrants. So basically you just need to find out 8 straight lines, and then you plus the 6 quadrants together. Okay, so and then after that, of course, you need to make sure that you don't miss out anything. Okay, like just now I checked, like I go one round to check I did not miss any line. All right, so that's the way to do such question. Okay, next. This one's good. Question 5, 6, 7, 8. So once again, this one is a transaction question. Okay, so of course you can make use of this model, but if you were to use the branch method, transactional branch, so you have 4, 2, 5 together. So let's say TUT is TUT. So let me just quickly use the branch method to demonstrate to you. You could have used the branch method. So let's say TUT is TUT, then cupcake is 4, 2, 5 minus TUT. Then after selling an equal number of both types, so equal number means U and U. So end up with T minus U. This is 425 minus T minus U. Just sell the same number. So he had 1/3 of the tuts. So 1/3 of the tuts. So basically this one, right, is 1/3. So that means this 2T minus U is actually 1/3 T. Okay, so with this, then you can figure out this U is equal to 2/3 T. Okay, so then with this, of course, you can find out the unit between these two already. Okay, so basically U and T is let me see, U divided by T. Okay, good, it's 2 to 3. Okay, so that's how you can establish this. Okay, so you can do it this way also. Question 10. Question 10 should be quite easy, right? Let me see. Let's see. Okay, so first thing, membership promotion coupon. Buy first laptop, 20% discount. Buy second similar laptop at 40% discount. So for non-member, 15% discount for each laptop. Okay, good. Okay, good. So using the membership promotion coupon, Sue paid for 2 similar laptops. So how much would she have paid for such laptop if she was not a member? Okay, good. So using the membership promotion, Sue paid for 2 similar laptops. Okay, so let's say the laptop is X dollar without discount. So the first laptop given 20% discount, so basically the person will pay 80% X. Okay, then for the second laptop, the similar laptop, right? Yes, so 40% discount. So that means the second one will be at 60% X. Okay. Yes. So so therefore, if you add these two up, so you will get 140% X for the price of 2. Okay, so it means 140% X is actually equals to 2940. Okay, so with this, I think you can figure out you can figure out this 100% is how much? So 100% is 2100. So the question asks, how much would she have paid for one such laptop if she was not a member? So not member, can you see not member? So you will get a 15% discount. So 2100, you get a 15% discount. So you times 0.85. So that's the price. Okay, I think you did not read this statement, I think. Okay, so even for non-members, you get this discount also 15%. Okay. I think you miss out on this. Am I right? So the answer is 2100 times 0.85. Okay, so you deserve to get some marks also, but you minus 1 mark here. Okay, because you did not consider the 15% discount. Okay, so so Yuxing also makes similar mistake, so she did not read the question quite frequently, actually more frequent than you. Next. So what happened? Do you agree, Peter? Name the angle that we use to check for this answer. So do you understand this question already or not? Hello?
Yes, but I don't understand why mine cannot.
Wait. Do you understand part C already or not? Yeah.
Huh?
Which question you don't understand?
Like I don't understand why CDE is.
Oh, why CDE cannot be used to check the answer, is it? You are asking.
Yeah.
Oh, so the answer is ADC. Then you also want to know, can CDE be used or not? Okay, let's look at it together. CDE, where CDE? CDE, where CDE? CDE is this. So where is ADC2? Okay, claim that CD is perpendicular to this. CD perpendicular to this. CD is perpendicular to CD is perpendicular. Let me double check. DE. Both can. So basically for CD, right? For CD to be perpendicular to DE, right? Okay. You can use this angle or you can use this angle also. How come? Wait. How come they use ADC? How come they use this angle? So weird. I thought for CD to be perpendicular to DE, I thought you only use these two angles, right? To check. To just make sure that they are, to see if they are 90 degrees. You're this 130. You are telling me this is 130, this angle. This angle doesn't look 130 to me like CED. Is this 130? No, right? Doesn't look like 130 to me. Hello, you need to unmute yourself to answer. Where do you get your 130 from? Or is your 130 refer to this angle? Or referring to other angles?
That is FED.
FED. Oh, okay, so the entire one. Okay, but anyway, in order to check for this CD is perpendicular to DE, you can make use of these two. I also don't understand why they want to make use of this angle. It's not related. Cannot use this angle. Okay, so your answer is correct. Okay, 13. Question 13. Oh, yes. Question 13, very similar question. We have practiced before. Question 14. Okay, good. So to share with you, so let's say if this is 146 degree, right? So if you are asked to find the parameter of this, let's say you are asked to find the parameter of this. So what you can do is you just take 146 over the 360 times the 2 pi r. Okay. Of course, they need to provide the radius to you. Okay. So once they provide the radius to you, you can find out the parameter of this, the highlighted one. Okay, is given by this. Okay, I hope you remember. This is called parameter of irregular shape in a circle. Or you call this a sector. Okay, so what are irregular shape? Okay, not quadrant, not semicircle. So then this is the formula to find parameter of irregular shape. Okay, you make use of the angle here. Okay, so of course, if you're asked to find the parameter of here, let's say you're asked to find this one instead, the blue one. Okay, so of course you make use of this angle. Okay. Okay, good. Just to share with you, because we talked about this concept last time. This is the one, no? This is the question, no? Oops. You are very close. But how come? How come? Actually, last time, right? I think you did this paper before you. Okay, so that's why I encountered this question first, and then we talk about how to find. Then, how come? What is the answer wrong or you are wrong? B. Tell me your strategy first. Find the parameter of the figure. Give your answer as. Okay, so first thing first, which is the figure you need to find? Can you tell me? I want to make sure you understand the question first.
Of the figure. So it's
This one. And
A
then
O.
add this. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that means you need to add this and this. So I see it. Then how come you minus that? Huh? How come? How come I see a minus? So what you need to do is you need to find out. Okay, so you need to find out this. This is 5, right? And then you also need to find out this 5, and then you just add with this one, right? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how? Okay, can I ask you how do you get this part first? Okay, this 2 is 5 plus 5, which is easy. How do you get this part? I don't seem to understand how you get this part. How? How come you- Can you tell me how?
Okay, like the
You already have the area, right, of the figure, do you?
20.
Now you already have the area of the figure, right?
Yeah.
I assume this area of the figure is the entire figure here. So your area of the figure is this figure, right? Am I right?
Mhm.
Am I right?
Yes.
So basically, if you have the area of the figure, so that means you can actually find out this figure. Okay, by the way, this figure is an irregular shape. Okay, this is an irregular shape. So this area of the figure, you can actually find out. So what is the area of the entire circle, which is pi r squared. So if you take the area of the figure divided by the area of the circle, basically you can already find what is the fraction? What is the fraction of this figure to the entire circle? So given this fraction, right? Given this fraction, what you do next is 58.53 over the pi r square. Then you times the 2 pi r to find out this part. Because this fraction times the entire circle, right, will give you this part. Understand?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So basically, if you the concept you make use of here is this: the area of the sector over the area of the entire circle has to be equal to the perimeter of that sector over the perimeter of the circle. Okay, and this one is equal to the angle of the sector divided by the 360 degree. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, so basically this one will give you a fraction. So this fraction is area fraction is equal to perimeter fraction. It's also equals to the angle fraction. Okay, so you just have to make use of this concept. Okay, so far so good.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how you can solve this puppy. Okay, so I'm not going to find out the answer for you. The strategy is this. Okay. Question 16. Good. 17. 17 is how come? How come you get it wrong? 41. This is what? Oh, this question is, you see, there is a jump. Okay. So basically what you do is figure 1 is 13, then figure 3 is 21. So every 8. So figure 5 is 29. Right? So they ask for figure 41. Okay, so they ask for figure 41. So this is the first odd number. So this is the second odd number. Then you need to figure out what odd number is your 41. Okay, this one should be easy. Okay, so I will let you figure this out on your own. Okay, this is the third odd number. So you need to figure out 41 is which odd number. Okay, given this trend. Okay. Okay, 41 is which odd number? Divided by 2 plus 1, is it? 是吗? How do you find this? Or 41 plus 1 divided by 2. So 21st is the 21st odd number. Okay, then you just find out 21st. So I use the first. Okay, so that means the first number plus the formula is what? First number plus the difference. The difference is 8, n minus 1. Yes. So I input the 21 inside. So yeah lah. So it's 13 plus 160. So it's 173 lah. Yes, the answer is 173. Okay, because why I key in the 21 into the n, because it's the 21 is the 21st odd number. Okay, the first odd number. Okay, the first odd number is 13. The second odd number is 21. The third odd number is 29. So basically, you can establish what? So given this, you can establish a new. This is the second odd number is 1321. Okay, 1321. This is 8, and this is another 8 is 29. Okay, so basically they ask you to find the 21st odd number. So 21st odd number is make use of the formula, first number plus the difference. The difference is 8 here. So 21 you key in. That's why you get 173. How come you did not use this formula? This one looks, I don't know what formula you use. Yeah. Somehow looks like you never use the formula at all. Can you tell me what you use here? I don't understand. Or you just use brute force. Brute force means you just, they ask you for the 100, you add 3, add 5, add 3, add 5, add 3, add 5. That's called brute force. No lah, can use brute force. Okay, so make use of this formula. Okay, so we talk about this type of question. Okay, so okay, let me get this question. Did you forget this? Did you forget this question or not? Did you forget this question? That's why you did not use this method. You go and use brute force. Okay, so this question, right? Okay. Okay, the question here is, okay, figure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the number of circle used is 13, 18, 21, 26, 29, 34. Okay, good. So the question given is this. So you will see that you have 5 here, the difference, and you have 3 here, you have 5 here, you have 3, and then of course you have 5. So you will continue to see such pattern. Okay. The difference, so basically this is the difference. The difference will alternate between 5 and 3. Okay. So this is the type of number pattern question we don't have a formula for. Okay. If the difference alternate between 5 and 3. We have never learned this before. Okay. But what we have learned is, so let's say if I have another question, figure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So what we have learned is, let's say if this is 2, this is 4, this is 6, this is 8, this is 10. So we have learned this before. Okay. So if the difference, okay, does not alternate, okay, it remain the same. So we can actually make use of the formula first number plus the difference times the n minus 1. So the n here refers to the figure. Okay, so let's talk about this question first. This is the question we are familiar with, and we have the formula to solve. Okay, because the difference is the same, or 2. Okay, so therefore the first number is 2, the difference is 2, so it's n minus 1. So if they ask you for figure, let's say they ask you for figure 15. So what is the value, right? So what you need to do is you key in the n equals to 15. Okay, you key in 15. And then the answer should be 2 times 14 is 28. 28 plus, so it's 30. So the question mark here should be 30. Okay, so this is the type of question we are familiar with. They have the same difference. This is called they have the same difference. Okay, so the question given here, okay, they appeared not to have the same difference. Okay, they appeared to have a different difference. Okay, they alternate between 5 and 3. Okay, 5 and 3, 5 and 3. So you can actually form a new pattern out of this. Okay, what is the pattern? You can actually get rid of this. You get rid of the even figure. Okay, if you get rid of the even figure, what you realize is you get the same difference, 8 and 8, right? So once you get the same difference, so this is the same difference. Okay, so once you get the same difference, you can make use of the formula here already. Okay, first number plus difference times the bracket n minus 1. So the question says you are asked to find figure 41. So figure 41 is the question you ask yourself is, so this is figure 1, 13. So this is figure 3, 21. This is figure 5, 29. Okay, so they ask figure 41, what is the number, right? So instead of making use of figure here, I'm going to use the first odd number, second odd number, third odd number. So your job is to figure out what odd number is your 41, and it turns out to be 21st odd number. So if it's a 21st odd number, you make use of this formula, first number plus difference times n minus 1. So the n here refers to the which odd number. Okay, so the first number is this 13, and the difference is 8. So the difference is 8. So n is 21 here. Okay, so minus 1. So you will get 13 plus 8 times 20. That's why the answer is 173. Okay, so we have talked about this question. They give us a different difference. Okay, they have alternate difference. So, but you combine them together, you will end up with the same difference. Okay, and the same difference here is 8. So that's why I make use of this same difference concept. I make use of this formula, then I can get the answer. Okay, you should make use of this instead of brute force. Okay, if they ask you for figure 1000, you're not, I mean, or figure 1001, okay, you can't make use of brute force. Okay, it's going to take you a long time. So please take note of this question. Okay, good. So I will say this paper is a lot of questions we have discussed before, especially this number pattern question, and especially this question. Okay, the sector. Okay, the concepts of sector, or the concepts of perimeter or area of irregular shape. Okay, the concept is you need to make use of the fraction area is equal to the perimeter area is also equals to the angle fraction. Okay, and so okay, so before I end the lesson, I have one question to discuss with you. I got this question from Yu Xing. So let's go to 1 and 2. Okay, good. So question 15. Can you see the question?
I
No, question 15 here. So this is drawn by Yuxing, I think. I don't know. But anyway, 15. I think question part A, right? I think you have no problem solving this. But B and C is the one I want to discuss with you further. Okay. Please attempt this question on your side first. Can you see the question clearly? I just want to make sure you can see the question clearly.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So please attempt the question on your side. So once you have figured out part B, you stop at part B first. Okay, stop at part B first. Are you on the right track? Hello, student. Can you manage?
A and B finish.
Okay, so what's your answer for B?
57,600.
57,600. Okay, so stop at here first. Okay, let's look at okay, if your answer for part B is correct, then your C should be correct. But anyway, so let's make sure that your B is correct. So let's talk about this question together. Part A should be quite easy. The reason is because they say what each of diameter 40. So area pi r square. Okay, so pi is 3.14 times r. R is 40 divided by 2. So it's so basically you square this. Okay, so this is very easy. Okay. Now area of the square field. So you are asked to find this square field. So in order to find the square field, you need to find out what is the length of the side, right? So in order to find the length of the side, right, you need to find out actually how many circles, okay, how many circles are here, right? So you need to find out how many circles can be, or tiles according to them. How many circular tiles you can fill here, Okay, so how do you find this out? Okay, okay, what you understand from the question is the footpath is tile with 47. So basically you need 47 circular tiles. Okay, so you know that you already have some fixed tiles, okay, in the diagram. So how many fixed tiles you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So basically 47, you have some 12 fixed tiles there. So you only have 35 tiles left for you to play with. Okay, for the so-called the shaded part. Okay, you have 35 tiles for you to play with. Okay, so for these 35 tiles, I hope you can see that if you see these as one set of tiles, so basically what you see is you will continue to see how many sets? 1, and then what? Can I? Okay, so you have another set here, 2, right? So you have, okay, so over here you have another set. So you have another set. And of course, you have 3 more sets below. Okay. So with this, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So basically 35 divided by 7 sets. So actually each set is 5 circular tiles. So basically you can actually fill 5 circles here. So with 5 circles, so one of them is 40 in diameter, 5 of them is 200. Am I right? Yeah.
Yes.
So the area of the square field is 200 times 200. How come? That means your answer is wrong, right? So 200 times 200. Okay. So once you get 200 times 200, right? Then the question should be easy. Okay. The strategy to find out the area of the footpath not covered by the tile. So the strategy is, first thing first, you get this entire piece of, they call it what? Let me call this a farm field. Okay, this entire thing, you get it out first. So what's the area of this thing? The area of this is, so this is 200. So this is 40, then this is another 80. So 120 plus 200. So this is 220. Okay. Then for the this is the length, this is the breadth. So the breadth is, this is 40. It is 40, 40, 40. So this is 200. So 200 plus 160 is 360. So the breadth is 360. So you take the area of this minus what? Minus the field, which is for how many zero? That 1, 2, 3, 4. 40,000. Okay, so this is the field. So you take the piece, this whole piece of thing, you minus the field, then you minus 47 tiles. 47 times 1 tile is pi r square. Yeah. Then after that, then your this answer, right? Your this answer, so you get the answer. So your this answer is the area of the footpath not covered by the tiles. Yeah. Understand?
Yes.
Yeah. So the strategy is this, to find part C. Okay. To find part B, yeah, so the strategy is you need to be able to see that you have seven sets here. This is the key thing. Okay, you are left with 35 tiles and you have 7 sets. Okay, so each set is 5 tiles. Yes. So if you can find that 5 tiles in each set, then therefore you can get 200 for the side of the view. Okay, so this is the question that I find not so easy. Okay, but it's also not very hard. Okay, you just need to be able to see that all the shaded part is actually given by seven these shaded parts. Okay, okay. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Any other question for me?
No.
So if not, then we can actually end the lesson here. So thank you for your cooperation and your mom's cooperation. Okay.
Okay.
So take care. Bye bye.
You.
Bye bye.